Hi there, welcome back to Gate Gully. Gate Gully made of blood, vomit and body parts. What more could you want out of a fortress, I ask myself. And did I ask you? Right, I've let things run on since last we saw it because there's a lot of work for the mighty dwarfy dwarfs to do. But I have resumed recording because somebody has got a strange mood. Holy balls, I've got so few active dwarves. Like 8 million children, but strange moods, so let's zoom to them. And let's follow peculiarly secretive. The siege is still ongoing because looks like I'm going to get another craft dwarf. The siege is still ongoing. Everyone seems to like that particular one. I'm just going to go grab them again because you actually can just go this way. There we go. We'll see one. Wood, looks like. I've already forgotten what I was going to say. Yeah, the siege is still ongoing, obviously, because I have no particular method of politely asking the invaders to go away. Once I've established that this guy's going to get all the materials that he wants, or indeed she. What was that he just grabbed? A stone block? I think that was a stone block. But you're going to be a serious construction, so that's brilliant. I kind of have a plan, which I can now implement now, I think, but see if I can't make these into fortifications. No, I don't think I can, because I think these are just... Oh no, fortifications is A, not F. What am I doing? I'll leave the... I don't think I actually need to leave those pillars, but I'm going to. Now, carving the fortifications does kind of require the bad guys to stand here, which they're currently not doing. Let's go look and find them. So I would have sworn I've got stuff for those. They should be. Well, it's Dumed. I'm sure Dumed's been memorialized. Anyway, the undead. I don't think that's one of the originals. The undead. Here we go. Are in fact over here, so kind of far away. So I might actually end up having to make some kind of squad to go after them, unless they just casually wander off screen, which would be great. But the various tantrums nearly destroyed everything because going down a level here. This is the lever that operates the outside. Sorry, the inside drawbridge. So that drawbridge and the corresponding drawbridge on my outside, on my upstairs, my upstairs metalworking area. But this mechanism here used to be the one that would operate this drawbridge, this lovely vomit stain drawbridge here. And that would have given me the opportunity to go upstairs and, you know, rain unpleasant pointy death on the bad guys. But I can now know, yeah, I can't do that because somebody tantrumed and broke that lever, so that is no longer a possibility. Sadly. Let's check the stocks menu very quickly. What am I looking for? I'm looking for slabs. I've got 2 slabs, 3 of which are laid. So I think that means I only have the 1 slab. Oh no, that means I've got 2 spare. I think that's what that means. thought there's no engraving tasks, so... Let's go and go through, see if there's any... All the dead people. Entombed and more memorialized, entombed... Ah! So there we go, that's my two ghosts, I think. Anyway, get those two done. Do we have any coffins at the minute? I don't. That's fine. Now, my other problem that I've just recently realised is that I don't have any fuel, which means I need to get wood, and I can't get wood because wood is outside, and outside is where all the bad guys are. So I am now in a position where I kind of sort of have to delve down deep into the caverns and start chopping down trees. So as you can see here, I've got a funky wood trunk. And down here as well. Now the question is, what I would like to do... Oh look, lots of spider silk. What I'd like to do is minimise my exposure to the caverns, which I don't think I can do, so I might just go sod it. Applewood earring. Okay, let's go have a look at that. This is an applewood earring. All crafts worship is the highest quality and is encrusted with oval gabochons decorated with willow and encircled with bands of applewood. Oh, they're lovely. Right, let's go look at you. Legendary woodcrafter, sweet. Let's look at what labours you do. Let's make sure you do crafts. Make sure you do any woodcrafting that's asked to be done. It might be interesting to see what woodcrafting... What does woodcrafting do for you? What can I make that will be useful with a woodcrafter? Wooden bolts, crafts, cups, instruments, and toys. At a craftsman's workshop. Right, now my problem is that I'm unlikely to want to use him that much because wood is in fact now not plentiful because I'm going to have to work quite hard. Well, not necessarily work hard, but I'm going to have to specifically take some steps to get hold of wood, and preferably get hold of wood in a safe way. I think what it comes down to is I'm just going to have to breach the caverns and start wandering about the caverns and doing stuff there. Frankly, here seems to be a good place as any. Okay, you're odd. Oh, actually, that's a thought. Burrows. Ahaha! I'm going to need to change inside, so that's fine. Well, actually, what I could do, I will just do that. But also what I can do, because they are literally locked in, I can go to my military, go to my alerts, find the inside, and then just hit enter until it goes away. Okay, no, I put the civilians on inactive, so they're not doing anything. So therefore they can go anywhere they want. I also don't seem to have very many people who actually are mining at the minute. Okay, someone's mining. What kind of gems are these? Cat's eye clusters. Cool. Yeah, so I'm going to want to mine out these bits here. And then I'm going to replace that with a drawbridge. So I actually think I'm going to construct some wall. Yep. Diorite blocks will do me. So, well, while I'm here, no, build GG. Not retracts, I wanted to go raises upwards, UKK. So that'll seal everything off and we'll just use the Gabbro blocks for that. So I can now chop down these trees. I'm probably not as bad off as I'm worried about. Actually quicker to go page down than up one. I think, well, so it looks, I'm actually probably being a bit paranoid. I've got 255 wood. But I need charcoal. Here's the thing, I need lots of charcoal to get my dwarvy dudes working properly. So I probably want to set that up and allow everyone to get to the various logs out there. And alright, yes, I've almost run out of almost all animals, so just leave that. Oh, hit the wrong thing in. Right. No one's doing that yet. You know, they have done that. Okay, Lord Kittens, build Alt S, no, Alt S slab. The idea is I'm going to start putting slabs here. Putting the slabs at all is going to make them hopefully it's going to lay the ghosts for a start, but they should also get a bit of a, the dwarves themselves should get a bit of a happy thought from that. Now I don't have a refuse stockpile because my refuse stockpile is outside. I need to find out what's causing that. Anyway, Z stocks. Now I'm looking for body parts, I think, and corpses. Animal traps, cages, boxes, covers to siege Siege ammo. Corpses. So let's just dump all the corpses. And we'll dump, and we'll unforbid. And I mean, I probably that's gonna. Oh, actually, no, I can fix that. And let's get those as well. Then, because what I've just done, I'll just put a pause on that. DBF, because I've just unforbidden everything, all the corpses and that. I'll just make sure that that's not. What I might have done is unforbidden these body parts here, which would have meant that they all got reclaimed. You know, someone would have to go and dump them again. So that should be all the body parts and all the corpses being dumped. I'm going to have a quick look at this, which is the memorial, exceptional Gavra memorial to Olen Ingafrithulin in memory of Olen Intakulsil. Died after colliding with an obstacle, slain by the dwarf Zugla Wiglash in the year 132. Oh, he's one of my creators. Slayer of risen mountain realms, lover of hybrids. That's sad. What are you doing and why are you flashing? Because you're not well. So hopefully okay, so a lot of this stuff is forbidden. A lot of the just the junk. That's alright. Have I lost a door? I'm sure I had 2 doors. Yeah, because I'm going to want a rudimentary airlock. But hopefully that's going to get all the body parts and rotten things. I just suddenly realised there's something else I could check with stocks, maybe. Meats. Right, so I'm seeing if there's any rotten things, but I don't see any rotten things. So I think I'm alright with that then. So yeah, all the body bits should hopefully be now moved and dumped, and thus shouldn't be rotting anymore. Or it shouldn't be making miasma that actually annoys people. Starved to death, oh dear. Slayer of Dr. Glazed Heart, loving father and husband. So yeah, I mean, I think this is the dwarf equivalent of, you know, memorial benches everywhere. Yeah, let them get on that. I don't know what's causing that. Oh shit. Where's this dwarf lasher corpse? Right, you're the only dwarf lasher corpse I can find. Alright, okay, that's fine. Squad A, move. I think everyone's up. So I think he's already gone. No, yeah. It's vaguely possible that my squad, who I believe are all Marks Dwarves, will be able to... Do you not have any bolts? Quiver? Oh, no bolts. And you don't seem to have a quiver at all, don't think. Well. Excellent. Oh well. So much for that. Yeah, you grab those. Okay, others. Drawn trial, reason, Ordenshall. So I'm going to see if I can make another slab. Well, they'll make a slab, but they won't. Because Reason, I'm pretty sure, already has a slab. Oh, no, maybe not. There's another Reason. Okay. That's a crossbow. Well, okay. Marks Dwarves aren't doing what I want them to do. What a surprise, eh? That is so unusual and never happens. And there's actually tons of bolts. What are you complaining about? Okay, so let's go to the Z and stocks and quivers. There's lots of quivers. Let's zoom to this one. So that's inside. So I'm going to undump it. So there really isn't any excuse for my Marks Dwarves here to not be able to shoot the bad guys. Oh well. I'm going to there you go. Send them back to training. Hopefully pick up some more equipment. I don't know. I'm fairly sure they're meant to be using quivers. Military is a pain sometimes. It's really sometimes quite hard to set them up properly. What are you up to? You're making charcoal. It's fine. I think I already checked that. Yep. Copper pick. Quantum stockpile doing fine. A coffin sitting there for no good reason. I'm just going to check the stocks menu for that actually. Are there any coffins that are just forbidden? No. No. Trying to work out how to get my broker to be a broker. Okay, let's go check downstairs. None happening. Nothing happening. I may not have any woodcutters. Well, actually, because woodcutting is a fairly... because woodcutting is a job that kind of happens occasionally, and then it stops. Might be an idea to give it to a lot of people. So basically, anyone who hasn't got any health issues, that's not what I wanted. There we go. So basically, using Dwarf Therapist, I've just added the woodcutting labour to everyone who's... I'm just going to take it off anyone who's in a squad, actually. Yeah, I want them not to have woodcutting. Did I add wood cutting and wood crafting, actually, now I think about it? I think I did. I think I just added wood crafting to everybody, which is not really what I wanted to do. Okay, so health, and I'm just gonna I'm gonna pick everyone who has no health issues. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure it's wood cutting that gets added. That was foolish of me. Then I'm gonna remove it from my military. So that should mean that if there are battle axes to go around, wood axes, people should go off and get wood axes. They might not. It might not work at all. What's all this junk? Trousers, hemp plants, fibre shoes. So that's all forbidden, which is why it's not going anywhere. Okay. Well, I think what I need to do is I need to wait until this corridor is free of bodies and body parts, because it's the bodies and body parts that are going to cause me the problems. Ooh, we've got another slab. What have we got? Just a slab. So we're going to go to here, add a task called S, and make a slab for reason there. Get on that. Cool. And that's that body being taken away. And let's go back up here. Build, Alt S. And that should do that. Okay. Backpack Waterskin crutch. The pigtail fibre thread is in fact sutures that's in them. Yay. Now I'm curious as to why he doesn't have a crossbow. Okay, so we don't have a commander, that's a problem. Skilled Marks Dwarf, but yeah, but I don't want my mare to be in the military. Got some archers, which is really weird, because that's different from being a Marks Dwarf, I think. So let's just chuck everyone who's got even adequate archer. Why have I got archers? You're a Bruce, so I think I'll leave you. So I've got a militia commander, that's good. Mayor's okay. Doesn't want to export Quarrens, that's fine with me. Don't have a militia captain, I don't know what militia captains are for or why I want them. Let's unforbid those two things. In fact, while I'm here, I will I'll not dump the pearwood bin. I'd rather got used. Job pile was placed. When my 8 million dwarven babies all grow up and become actual dwarves, then that's going to be something to see. Okay, some plums going on, got some plum helmets being grown, that's good. We're not going to starve to death anytime soon. Can we not? Don't have any brewable plants according to that. Oh, the rye might be unavailable. That's interesting. So it's claiming I have nothing to brew, but I've got... okay. Okay, that's good. That's all my ghosts dealt with. Superior quality Gabriel Memorial to Risen on Olishul. Slab reads in memory of Risen on Olishul, born 126, died after colliding with an obstacle slain by the dwarf Olin Twilight Copper in the year 132. So he's been a dwarf for a ghost, sorry, for about a year. Yep, that's all good. a spare coffin. Might as well install it while I'm here. Okay, check to see if those trees got chopped. Those big, you know, mushroom trees got chopped down. Doesn't look like it. Getting rid of that right hand panel, although it's theoretically you know, concealing some of the screen real estate, I just find it slightly irritating if you take it away and then you go up to the edge of the screen as I have here, and then I want to do something, you know, suddenly where I was changes. I don't like that, so I actually prefer to have that up. Even though in theory I shouldn't need it. There's mechanisms I thought I told them to stop doing mechanisms, but apparently not. Oh, that's not what I meant to do at all. Oh well. I was going to zoom to them and see where he was. Actually, I can still do that. He was going to go off and collect some webs. I was going to see where he was going to go. I'm going to follow him for a bit, but I hit C instead of Z. I don't know why I hit C, but by hitting C instead of Z I cancelled the job as opposed to zooming to the individual in question, which is a tad silly, but there you go. What's that gem there? Oh, stray kitten. Let's go down to the dining room and stuff you into the cage. Oh Lord. Let's put the hamster in there as well. All the cats go in the cage. That's where cats go, that's where they belong. Right. Still a few bodily parts to go. And we are still besieged. Iron short sword, iron bar, zinc cage, cave moss, pile of vomit. Really need to make some fairly large stockpiles just to store, you know, all this crap. I mean, again, I could just dump it and then reclaim it, but where on earth are you going? Oh, it's a bar of soap. He's running about with bars. I was wondering what the hell he was doing. How am I doing for soap, actually? Okay, let's have a quick look and see where my forbidden soap is. Okay. And quite frankly, if any of it's outside, they can't get to us, so it doesn't matter. Because people want to clean themselves, I'm quite happy for them to clean themselves. So food's dealt with, drinks dealt with. Oh, I need to check that I didn't do just something. I didn't just do something stupid. I think I did just do something stupid. Oh no. I thought by toggling it I may have forbidden things that were already not forbidden. So, but that's not, that doesn't seem to be what's happened. So that's good. Still some bodily parts need moved. So ideally, in the end, absolutely there will be absolutely no body parts of any description, except in either that dump pile or in coffins. Coffins is fine, quite frankly. Entirely fine with things being in coffins. Build, workshop, I think I mean furnace, wood furnace. Just do that. Hamster remains. The world is full of strange things, especially the world of Dwarf Fortress. What have we got here? The kitchen, 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 kitchen. JMQ, fine meal 30. Because if I look at my kitchen stocks, I've got tons of random things, so it's a good thing to do stuff like that. I am going to change my broker to be somebody, that's not what I meant to do. Replace, there we go. Because I've got a trader around here somewhere. And he's an expert appraiser, so that's who I want to be in charge of broking and I think bookkeeping. Okay. And he needs an office. So what I had originally done was I just chucked him. In fact, that is what I'm going to do. Temporarily. Just made him that, and then assign. So he's now happy. Very frightened of the idea of making a justice dwarf, because, oops, everyone should be training. Yeah, because suddenly, you know, absolutely everyone will get their, absolutely everyone will suddenly get put in jail because of whatever bad things that they did during the tantrum spiral. And no one will be happy then. I wonder if I can't make another quantum stockpile. Let's put that here. So I'm going to have a 3 by very small stockpile there. That's going to be the stop, and that's going to be the 1 unit. In fact, I'm going to change that. Yeah, I'm going to... Or am I? Make a 4 by 4, and then a 1, and then a 1. And that's going to be for finished goods. In other words, this crap, all these bits of clothing that's scattered around and forbidden. That should help clear everything up, I think. Why are you walking so strangely? I have no idea why you're walking so strangely. Seems to be moving in fits and starts, but that doesn't seem reasonable given what he's carrying. I've got another slab. Not owned by anyone. Do you want to have any ghosts at the minute? See, I can't put these to rest, which would be funny. If I could do that, that would be brilliant. I think the actual necromancers have gone away. I think I'm just stuck with the corpses. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get back to making memorials for dwarves who are already dead, or already have graves. If I can find everybody. I might not be able to because they're dead actually. Because they've already got because they've got a grave. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Let's go down. That's not what I meant to happen. Add new task, Alt S. See, page down does. This is again yet another bit of. What? I can engrave a memorial to the wagon. So you're entombed and memorialized. So I think I want this one. That's what I just found. Because eventually I want everyone to be entombed and memorialized. That's my aim. Well, not everyone. I would actually like 1 or 2 live dwarves to actually do things. That would be a nice thing. So someone's building things, which is nice. Just going to follow him for a bit. So he's making wall. Anyway. See how that mining's getting on at the top. Okay, so PF, which actually you, not you, goods, finished goods, there we go. Gonna have to look up quantum stockpiles again. Quantum stockpile. So, to make the stop, B, capital C, S, capital S. Make it out of Capro. Oh, I think I've screwed up already. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right. B, capital C, capital S. Wants to go south? My ones always seem to go south. We'll make sure that has no bins in it, and that's got no bins in it. Let's try and check to see if there's anything. I don't think there is actually anything I want to restrict. JMQ wood minecart. And now I know what things are worth. Sweet. Well, which means I want to check the last couple of things. That's only 4,800 dwarf bucks. That's 92,000 dwarf bucks. 55,000. 65,000. Because I didn't know the value of some of my previous artifacts, because I didn't have a broker with the appraise skill. But now I do! And so this is actually useless information, because I'm not going to be able to trade for ages and ages and ages. Just going to do something. There's a thing I remember hearing about, that certain jobs interfere with your military. Specifically hunting. Because some jobs effectively give you a uniform. Like if you're a miner, you have a uniform that involves a pick. That's why the characters go get a, that's why the dwarves go get a pick. So it's possible, though unlikely, that I'm trying to see if they've got. I'm just going through Dwarf Therapists, which I know is the most interesting thing for you to watch me do. That's why I talk so much when I'm doing it. To see if any of my military dwarfs have hunting. But I can't find hunting in the goddamn... There we go, hunting. Right. Huh? There we go. Dwarven charge, dwarven trial. Don't have any lie. Okay, that's all good. Now what was that? Someone's just got laid to rest. Oh no, oh yeah, I'd done already. Huh, okay. Not quite sure why it took me there. Oh, hell's balls. Make ash. That's always... I have to remember that will try and be potash if at all possible. You lie. Okay. I've got lots of wood, so that should still be okay, and I can get those tower caps if need be. Ah, that would explain it. Build C floor. Because I was wondering why they weren't moving over here, and I suddenly realized that's actually open space here. Whereas that's floor, that's open space. Those ramps, probably they might not be navigable. So, nope, made my mark up. Brilliant. Really need to set up some location hotkeys. But then, quite frankly, I need to do a lot of things. Right, let's get back to the wiki. Quantum stockpile. Right. H R designated vehicle. Define a new stop, and I think my cursor needs to be there already. Enter to define the stop. X set to be the same. It's just a finished goods, so all finished goods should go in here. Then S. There we go. Take from finished goods stockpile number 4. So that should be that. Someone should grab the minecart, my new minecart, and chuck it there and start making the stockpile. Right, Z. Stocks. Weapons. Right, we don't need to worry about those. Let's unforbid and undump the battle axes. And crossbows and bows. No, I want them to be melted. Not that I've set anything up to be to do the melting, but there you go. Same with ammunition. I'm just going to unforbid all the bolts. If they're outside, and I don't need to worry about them. It's only... I'm not going to go outside until the siege is lifted, so that's fine. And That's the minecart being put in place. So there you go, that's the minecart there. And now I just guess, I hope people will actually move stuff at some point. Well, they will or they won't. Leave that for a bit, leave them to have a think. There's still a few bits of hamster remains. So it's all over by the hamster remains, looks like. Well, I'd like to leave it until I know for sure that my new quantum stockpile works, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get that done. So I might be back on track. I might be getting into the stage of being able to claim that I've got something resembling a working fortress. Nice thing to be able to do. So I'm going to wait till this slab gets laid, I think. Stretch. Well, I shouldn't, because it's not necessarily going to be very quick. Oh no, there you go, someone's doing it. Don't know why they're flashing though. Congratulations on your baby girl. Was something wrong with you, or were you just... No, you seem to be alright. Oh, and a coffin, sweet. I'm going to start on the new thing of coffins next, I think. Right, that's that done. Clearly hasn't helped anyone, that's fine. There you go, in memory of Dan. Died after colliding with an obstacle. Devoted mother and wife. United with jute plant fibre fabric, which I suspect you've never had ever. Okay, I'm going to call that a day. Have one very quick look at my... Aha! Look at my quantum stockpile. And on that victorious note, I'm going to call that a day. Thanks very much for watching. I think I finally managed to I think I now have what is a working fortress again. I'm going to have to build myself up, see if I can't make myself a bit more resilient than I was before. Definitely need to have better. I needed to have better health care beforehand, so I'm gonna have to work on that. Make sure I've got some good health care, and also make sure that all the corridors, all the major thoroughfares, I'm gonna want those to be full of happiness-generating things, so that as people walk through them, just every single moment of every single day, they're full of happiness. But when I got on with that, I'll get on with that next time. In the meantime, please subscribe to the Nearly Dice YouTube channel if you like this video. You'd also click like, that would also be a good thing. And do feel free to join us at www.nearlydice.com for the podcast and games articles and game reviews and various other fun, exciting things like that. But in the meantime, thanks so much for watching again, and until next time, have yourselves a dwarfy day.